What's up guys, Arnav here from Tech Arena and welcome to the camera comparison between the Galaxy S23 Ultra and the Pixel 7 Pro. First of all, I would like to thank Gadget for letting me use their S23 Ultra for making this video possible. So let's start with the camera comparison. So let's start the test with the primary camera on both of the devices. By the way, I'm using the pixel binned image on Samsung, but do note that you can also take photos at 50 megapixel and 200 megapixel by changing the options in the settings. So in the first image, there's not much of a difference in both the shots, but the S23 Ultra shot is a bit more saturated and contrasty in comparison to the Pixel 7 Pro, which kinda retains the natural color. Moving to the second photo, here the S23 Ultra's photo is brighter and has better details overall, but the Pixel 7 Pro's image is darker and has less details in the highlight region, but has better detail in some places, like for instance the road. But overall, the S23 Ultra shot is better. Now in the next example, both look really good, but the HDR processing is marginally better in the Pixel 7 Pro compared to the S23 Ultra, and also the color is more true to life in the Pixel 7 Pro versus the much more saturated look that comes from the S23 Ultra. So both did well in daylight using the primary lens, but I prefer the S23 Ultra's photos as it looks pleasing, although it isn't natural. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Now let's move on to the ultra wide shots. So although in the first glance S23 Ultra may look better, but the Pixel 7 Pro retains the details in the shadow region, but at the end of the day it's subjective, as I prefer the contrasty look of the Pixel 7 Pro in this particular scene. In the next photo, the HDR processing is slightly better in the Pixel 7 Pro, where you can see the color of the car, but in the S23 Ultra's photo it's not quite visible. But the S23 Ultra retains a lot of details around the shadow region, but whereas the Pixel 7 Pro simply couldn't do that. In the next image, the S23 Ultra, like always, gives out a brighter image with punchy colors, whereas the Pixel 7 Pro is much darker and has a natural color to it. So overall, in terms of ultra wide lens, both did a great job, and it boils down to the personal preference, but personally I think the S23 Ultra's image looks more pleasing, although it lacks a bit of detail. Now let's test the zoom capabilities of both the phones. So Google has a dedicated 2x mode in which it actually crops into the sensor, which gets you an optical zoom like quality in its photos, which is clearly an advantage over Samsung as it doesn't do that. And this also happens with the 5x optical zoom lens of the Pixel 7 Pro, where if you take a 10x shot, it actually punches into the sensor and gives you an image that has optical zoom quality. But because of the fact the S23 Ultra has a dedicated 10x periscope lens, the shots taken with it is sharper in daylight, but in darker environment, Google's super zoom combined with its processing helps it get better results, at least in this scenario. In 30x, both are equally bad, although just because of the color, I prefer Google's image here. Now let's compare the macro shots, and both uses the ultra wide cameras to take macros, and as you can see, the S23 Ultra sample has one particular point focus, but whereas Google has bit more points in focus. But overall, the quality on both look good, and at the end of the day, it boils down to the personal preference. I personally prefer the Pixel 7 Pro's macro. Now let's compare the portrait mode shots taken using both of these smartphones, and here Samsung has clearly an edge over the Pixel 7 Pro, as it can also use the 3x telephoto to capture portrait shots. And not only that, the Pixel 7 Pro by default digitally zooms a little bit using the main lens to create this portrait effect, which reduces the overall detail, but still the Pixel 7 Pro holds up tight with its dramatic contrasty look, and I'm honestly not able to decide which among these is better. So you tell me now in the comment section below which one is the better in terms of portrait mode. Alright, so now let's compare the video on both the phones using the rear camera setup. Now do note that the S23 Ultra can shoot HDR videos in 4K 60fps and SDR videos up till 8K 30fps, whereas the Pixel 7 Pro can do HDR videos at 4K 30fps and SDR at 4K 60fps. So now as you can see, the stabilization is pretty similar on both, but S23 Ultra is better in handling the jelly effect, which sometimes is visible on the Pixel 7 Pro. And just like photographs, the S23 Ultra boosts the color and also has better details around the shadow region. Not only that, I feel the S23 Ultra is marginally better in terms of handling dynamic range. As you can see in this portion, the sky is a bit brighter on the Pixel 7 Pro, whereas it's much more controlled in the Galaxy S23 Ultra. So in terms of the quality, stabilization, the S23 Ultra's video using the rear camera is better. Now let's compare the front-facing camera on both, and do note that the Pixel has a fixed focus lens, whereas Samsung has a lens with autofocus. So right out of the bat, the S23 Ultra's photos are sharper with more details around the face, and in terms of the color accuracy too, Samsung nails it with its new 12 megapixel sensor. That's also the case with portrait mode as well. The color, the detail, and especially the edge cutout is outstanding in the S23 Ultra, so Samsung takes this as well. In terms of the selfie video taken using both, the details and the color is simply better in the S23 Ultra and the dynamic range is better on the Pixel 7 Pro. But I guess this goes to the S23 Ultra as it has better overall video quality. So in daylight, both did a great job, although the S23 Ultra is better in most cases, but in some scenarios, even the Pixel's darker and dramatic photo also look great. I guess overall, the S23 Ultra is definitely better in daylight photography and videography. Now let's compare photos and videos taken using both in a darker environment, and do note that Samsung emphasized a lot in its night mode capabilities, so let's take a look at that. First, let's compare the night mode shots taken using the 1x lens, and as you can see, the S23 Ultra's photo looks amazing as it retains all the details in the light sign mode, whereas in the Pixel 7 Pro's image, it's completely overexposed. But the colors were natural on the Pixel 7 Pro as compared to the S23 Ultra, as Samsung tends to make the whole scene warmer and red. In the next example, Samsung has botched up the white balance, resulting the car to have a warmer white color, but the Pixel 7 Pro has better details in shadow region and has also got the perfect white balance. The next one is also same, and here the HDR processing is slightly better on the Pixel 7 Pro. Now let's compare ultrawide shots taken in darker environment using both of the phones, and here as you can see, the HDR processing is simply superb on the S23 Ultra, but the color is too artificial in it, which some people may like. And even in this example, the colors are overdone in the S23 Ultra, which gives it a pleasing look. But overall, S23 Ultra takes simply superb shots even in the night using both the lenses, so that's really great. Now let's compare the video shot in night using both of the phones, and this is where Samsung was talking a lot about in its keynote. And as you can see, the S23 Ultra's video is much cleaner, stable, and does control the dynamic range better. But on the other hand, the Pixel 7 Pro, although looks brighter, it sometimes has the jelly effect and also has noise in the video. Both are good with equal amount of problems, but I prefer the darker and cleaner S23 Ultra's video. But things go in favor with the S23 Ultra when we switch the lenses from primary to ultra wide. And here the Pixel has more noise and less details, and also HDR is worse. So when it comes to the ultra wide video in darker environments, the S23 Ultra is definitely the winner. So definitely the Galaxy S23 Ultra is the winner in this camera comparison. And by the way, a huge shout out to Gadget Zone Chennai for letting me use their S23 Ultra for making this camera comparison. And not only that, if you want to buy the S23 Ultra right now without even waiting, then don't forget to check them out. You can also get additional discounts and offer, then you can say my name to them. The link to contact them is in the description below with the location details. Everything is in the description for Gadget Zone. But if you're still interested to buy the Pixel 7 Pro, then don't forget to check out this particular video which I made about buying Pixel smartphones in India. So see you there.